A very good morning to one and all. Children, today we are going to revise once again a lesson in English language which was nouns. Children, okay, we are going to see nouns today, the type of nouns, singular and plural, and gender of nouns. Is that okay, children? Okay. So let us quickly revise what we mean by noun. Noun is the name of person, place, animal or thing. For example, Ali is the name, Sialkot is the place, chair is the thing, etc. That means we have more nouns. Children, in simple language I can say noun is anything which you can see and you can touch as well. Alright children? Okay. Now we are going to see the kinds of nouns, children. We have already done this. There are 5 types of nouns: common noun, proper noun, collective noun, abstract noun and material noun, children. Okay? Let us see these 5 types of nouns in a little more detail. Common noun. Common noun refers to the name common to all persons or things of the same kind, children. Of the same kind. Boy, girl, city, book, etc. Okay, I'm saying boy, girl in general, right? I'm not telling about one particular boy or one particular girl, right? I'm only saying boy or girl. So, this is a common noun. Now see proper noun. Proper noun refers to the name of a particular place, person or thing. For example, Taj Mahal. They're talking about Taj Mahal, particularly only Taj Mahal. Okay? Ganges, New Delhi, etc. These are the examples of proper noun, children. Okay? Particularly that thing or particularly that person, that place. That is a proper noun. Okay? Collective noun. Collective noun refers to the name of a group. To the name of a group or a collection of many taken together. That means, example, crowd. Children, many people together. We say them as crowd, right? Similarly, herd of sheep. Many sheep together can be termed as a herd, right? Etc. So these are some examples of collective noun. Abstract noun. Abstract noun refers to the name of a feeling, children, okay? This particular noun you cannot see, you cannot touch, you can only feel. State of mind or quality. Something which cannot but only be felt, children. Like honesty, bravery, courage, pride. Okay? All these are examples of abstract noun. Now come to the last type, which is material noun. These are the nouns that refer to the names of materials or substances out of which things are made. That means gold. Children, from gold we make jewelry, right? It is a material. From iron we make some, equipments. Food. All these are examples of material noun. Alright, children? Now let us read from the book. Amit is reading a book. Amit is a person. The cat is a domestic animal. Cat is the animal. She lives in Agra. Agra is a place and he cuts apples with a knife. Knife is a thing. So a word which is used as the name of a person, animal, place or thing is called a noun. Okay children? Common nouns. Common nouns are the names of people, animals, places or things of the same kind. Okay children? We have seen this. Now there are some examples given on your page. Please go through it. See proper nouns now, children. Proper nouns are the special names given to certain common nouns. They always begin with capital letter. Even if these proper nouns are written in the middle of a sentence, children, then also it will be written with a capital letter. Okay? For example, the personal names of people like Indira Gandhi, Raj Kapoor, Kapil Dev, Manmohan Singh, Sachin Tendulkar, Pratibha Patil, all these are examples of proper noun. Countries, if I say countries or I just say country, that is a common noun. But when I am mentioning a country, India, Canada, China, like that, no, a particular country, then that particular country becomes proper noun. Okay? Alright, children. Then there are some examples of cities. Names of the days of the week, names of the months, oceans and seas, rivers, historical monuments, days and festivals. If you mention a particular thing, then that becomes a proper noun. Okay? Now let us see collective nouns. Collective nouns are words or for groups of people, animals or things. Groups, children. Okay? Like army, a group of soldiers are collectively called army. Okay? A group of flowers collectively called bouquet. A group of keys or grapes are collectively called bunch. A group of sailors are collectively called crew. A group of people collectively called crowd. A group of ships collectively called fleet, and so on. You have so many examples on the screen in your book. Okay? Now let us see abstract nouns. Abstract nouns are words for feelings. Okay? Feelings that cannot be seen or touched, children. Okay? Like you have quality, mercy, courage, boldness, action, cry, love, smile, state, adulthood, boyhood, freedom. Okay, the names of arts and science, physics, mathematics, literature, grammar, your English grammar. This is also an abstract noun. Okay, then your feelings, your ideas. Okay, abstract nouns are usually uncountable, children. You cannot count. Okay, you cannot count. Abstract nouns are formed from adjectives, verbs, and common nouns. Okay. Now, children, let us see material nouns. Material nouns are the nouns from which you make something. Okay? That means diamond. From diamond you can make a jewelry. Diamond is the hardest substance. Gold is a precious yellow metal. Silver is a precious shiny greyish white metal. Plastic is a synthetic material. Brass is a yellow alloy of copper and zinc. So children, the material from which you make something are known as material nouns. Okay, children, we will be discussing the book exercises if we have not discussed before. Okay, now we are going to see singular and plural nouns. Children, you all know singular nouns. Countable nouns can be singular or plural. Okay, singular means one and plural means many. Alright, a boy was throwing a stone at a bird. Some boys were throwing stones at birds. Children, the first sentence, boy, stone, bird, these are the examples of singular nouns. And boys, stones, birds are the examples of plural nouns. Alright, children, you can see in your book also the pictures. When there is only one book, that is the example of singular noun. When there are books, it is the example of plural nouns. Similarly, a bat, singular noun, bats, plural noun. Okay, children, most nouns form their plurals by adding s in the end. Then nouns that end in ch, sh, s, ss or x form their plurals by adding es to the singular words. For example, beach, beaches, bench, benches, branch, branches, church, churches, atlas, atlases, bus, buses, and so on. Now, children, see the second one. Nouns that end in consonant plus y. That means the nouns which have y at the end, but before the letter y, there is a consonant. You all know what consonants are? The letters other than vowels. Vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So the alphabets which are other than vowels are known as consonants. Okay, children? So the nouns which are ending with y, but just before y there is a consonant. Okay? In those nouns, you change them into plural by adding ies. For example, army, baby, city, diary, dictionary, fairy, and so on. Okay? But children, the nouns that end in vowel plus y. That means the nouns which have y at the end, but before the y there is a vowel. Those singular nouns can be changed to plural by adding s to it, like boy, monkey, and so on. Then children, some nouns that end in f form their plurals by adding s or ves, like dwarf. You can write dwarfs ves also, or you can just add s to it. Similarly, hoofs, you can add ves or s. Scarf, wharf. Children, then see nouns that end in o form their plurals by adding s to the singular. Then there are some nouns that end in o, they form their plurals by adding es. Okay children, like buffalo, cargo, eco, flamingo. Alright, you can go through the other examples. The nouns that end in o form their plurals either by adding s or es to the singular. Okay children, there are many examples given in your book. Now see the last one children. Some nouns have only plural forms. That means those words, the same word is used for singular and plural both. Like binoculars, okay, goggles, pincers, breeches, drawers, jeans. Okay children, we say a pair of binoculars. In singular you can say a pair of goggles. Okay, we use pair of with a number or quantity showing word when there is more than one pair, like 2 pairs of chopsticks, 2 pairs of shoes, 6 pair of pilers, 8 pairs of scissors. Okay children, I hope singular and plural was clear to you before. Now you just remembered it. We will be revising it more in the online class children. We are going to see gender of nouns now. You know there are 4 types of genders children: masculine, feminine, common and neuter. Okay, masculine refers to names of boys and men, feminine refers to names of girls and women, common refers to names of both girls and boys, and neuter refers to names of things or objects, okay, which are lifeless, which has no life in them. Alright, we have seen from the book also children, in the first sentence, Ravi is an honest boy. Ravi and boy, these both denote masculine gender. Archana is a pretty girl. Archana and girl denote feminine gender. He cuts fruit with the knife. Fruit and knife denotes neuter gender, as they are lifeless objects. Children and elders denote common gender. You can use children and elder both for a male or for a female. Is that okay? And then there are some examples in your big book children. We have gone through this before. You can go through them again. Alright, thank you so much children. Have a good day. Stay home and stay safe children.